Good morning. Good morning. We will start in a comfortable seat this morning, whatever that means for you. You can be in a chair or on the floor with a block or a pillow behind you. I'm going to use a block this morning. And when you make your way to your seat, you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable and safe. And roll your shoulders up, back, and down your spine. Allow your elbows to hang, your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs. And find a long spine. Elongate your spine as if there was someone pulling a string through the crown of your head. And breathe. Take long, slow, deep breaths in, filling the lungs, and long, slow, deep breaths out. Massage your vagus nerve with your breath. Let your body know that you're safe in this moment. You'll be here for a while, and it's okay. And just focus on elongating the breath. Maybe that means bringing a bit of a constriction in the throat, or breathing out through the mouth in a straw-like shape so there's not much room for the air to escape, so it comes out slower. And just notice as you do this, how does your body feel? Where are your thoughts going? And come back to your breath. Elongating the breath. Elongating the spine so you can find more room for your inhale. And remember, you can come back to your breath at any time during the day. Even if there's not quiet around you, even if your heart is racing, even if you don't have time, mostly if you don't have time to find the time for a couple of long, slow, deep breaths. You can begin to bring the chin towards the chest. Feel the stretch on the back of the neck. Roll the head slowly over to the left. My neck is feeling very tight today. How's your neck feeling? Roll your head over, down. Practice through center, chin to chest, and over to the right. And then you can keep following that right direction. Allow the head to come back just a bit. Keep the back of the neck engaged so you can feel the stretch on the front of the neck, but you're not allowing the head to hang. And make a few slow circles in this way. Pause in any spaces that need extra attention. You can even go back and forth in those places. Find some movement in the neck. And as you go back with the head, imagine you're trying to reach your chin for the top of the room, for the ceiling. So you're not allowing your head to hang, but you're engaged here. If you haven't already, switch directions. Really notice where you're feeling the pulling or lack of movement. Bring the head back to center. Gonna find some movement with the arms. So you can bring them down to your sides. I'm gonna draw big circles with the hands. So reach the hands back as far as you can. Bring them up. And in front of you, they can cross and down. If you have any shoulder issues and this is too much for you, you can always bring the hands to the shoulders, do the same movement with the elbows, or even bring the hands back to your knees or thighs and find the movement with just the shoulders. You squeeze the shoulder blades as they go back. Squeeze them up towards your ears. Squeeze them in the front. Use your back muscles to pull them down as you bring them back again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, up towards the ears. Press the hands together in front. Pull the shoulder blades down with the back muscles. And switch directions. So if you're here, you can cross the opposite direction in front. Here. Or here. Same cues. We're going to press the hands in the front, squeeze towards the front. Squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull them down with the back muscles. And come back to center. Inhale the arms up overhead. Bring the right hand down. Exhale over to the right side. Reach those left fingertips for the right side. Keep the left hip and knee grounded. And breathe into that left side of the rib cage. If you're in a chair, you can always hold on to the edge of the chair. And let's find a little movement here. So we're going to bring the left hand down. You can either touch the right knee or a little further if that's where you're at. just outside of the knee. And inhale back up, open the chest. Exhale down. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale down. Inhale to come back to the side, stretch. Exhale here. Feel that stretch on the left side. Reach those fingertips over for the right. And inhale the arms back through center. Exhale the left hand down to the left side. Reach the body over to the left. Feel that stretch on the right side of the body. Breathe into the right side of the rib cage. The right hip, knee grounded or pulling towards the ground. And we'll do that same thing we did on the other side, on this side. So exhale the right hand down to the left knee or just outside the left knee. Inhale, open up the chest towards the sky. And exhale down. Follow your own breath here. Opening up on the inhale. Exhaling down. On your next inhale, stay here, open towards the sky. Reach those fingertips over on your exhale. Over for the left. Feel that stretch on the right side. And inhale the arms back through center. You can exhale the hands behind you. Fingers facing towards the hips, the body. So they're this direction, not this direction. Can inhale into the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the chest forward. Keep looking forward. Or you can close your eyes. Keep your head facing forward. Breathe into the chest. See how deeply you can breathe. Maybe you can feel a stretch all the way down into your belly, and that inner fascia. Come back to center. See how your body feels. And I'm going to remove my block. We'll inhale to elongate the spine. Again, imagine someone pulling a string through the center, the crown of the head. Inhale to elongate. And as you exhale, we're going to slowly turn the body from starting from the base of the spine towards the left. So you can imagine the lumbar spine, the lower back, turn from the belly button first, and then the mid chest, the upper chest, the shoulders. You can use the right hand to grab on the outside of the left knee. Allow that left hand to come behind as a second spine, or on the chair if you're on a chair. And then options here for your head. You can turn the head to look over your right shoulder, or follow the twist to look over your left shoulder. Whatever feels good for your neck today. I think I'm going to look over my right shoulder to get a stretch on that left side of the front of my neck. And breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths in and out. You can bring the head back to center and allow the body to untwist, come back to center. If you haven't already, close your eyes if that feels safe and comfortable to you, and notice how your body feels. If you feel any differences anywhere, from the left side to the right side. And then we will twist to the right. So again, elongate the spine with an exhale or with an inhale. Find the tall spine. And as you exhale, begin to twist from the belly button, the mid belly, the chest, the shoulders. Allow that left hand to come to the outside of the right knee. Right hand comes behind. It's a sort of support for your spine. And again, same options for the head. You can look over your right shoulder to follow the twist, or over your left shoulder. Find a bit of a stretch on the front of the right side of the neck. I'm going to do looking over my left shoulder. The same thing I did on the right side. Left side? Yeah. Again, long, slow, deep breaths into the chest. Notice where your thoughts go and bring them back to your breath. And then you can release the twist, slowly come back to center. Again, close the eyes, tune into your body. Notice from left to right how your body is feeling. And we are going to bring the legs out long now. And I invite you to come to the floor if that isn't your practice here. If not, and you are in a chair, you can also find a forward fold with the legs out long in your chair as well. So again, we're going to inhale to elongate the spine. Exhale, walk the hands forward. And let's make some circles with the ankles once we get here. Some slow circles. And really feel the stretch change as you make these circles. Maybe you feel it on the outside of the low leg or the front, the back. Switch directions. Inhale to come back to center. And if you are in a chair, feel free to take whatever other movements your body is asking for this morning. And we will continue on the floor on your back. Bend the knees to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And allow the feet to come out as wide as the mat. The knees to fall in toward one another. Take a moment here. And then we can heel toe the feet back to the middle of the mat. We're just going to find a bit of windshield wiper knees. Allow the knees to come to the left, then over to the right. And some gentle movement for the low back. Come back to center. We'll play with the pelvis a little bit this morning. If at any point this feels uncomfortable for you, you can always come back to the feet as wide as the mat, allowing the knees to come together and just resting here in this posture. So I'm going to engage the abdomen here and the low back. So we'll find some active engagement. If we pull the low abs in together, so we're kind of lifting the tailbone off of the ground. And then I want you to think about pulling the tailbone straight down towards the end of the mat and arching the low back. I don't know if you can see this very well. So we're pulling the abs in, kind of lifting the tailbone, rocking the pelvis back, kind of forward towards the your upper body, and then pulling the bottom of the pelvis, the tailbone, down towards the mat, arching the low back. So you're squeezing the low back together. So follow this movement on your own here. You can exhale as you squeeze the abdomen together, bringing the pelvis up, lifting the tailbone, and inhale as you arch the low back, pull the tailbone down towards the end of the mat. This helps loosen up the low back. It's a nice little abdomen exercise to help support the low back. Sometimes when the back hurts, it is because the abdomen hasn't been used to strengthen and support the low back as it should. Maybe not as it should, but as it was meant to. And you can come back to a neutral spine here. We're going to do a little bit of a glute strengthening exercise. So we'll use that same movement that we were to pull the tailbone off of the ground, engage the low abs. That starts the movement. And then continue to lift the hips. Drive into the heels, press into the heels. Don't lift the toes necessarily, but notice your heels and allow the weight to press out of the hips. Allow the weight to be pushed up from your heels. So we're really engaging the glutes here. Press the hips into the air. And I lost my microphone. So we're pressing the hips into the air. Coming up onto the shoulders. And then slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, round into the pelvis. Squeeze the low abs. Allow the tailbone to be the last that comes down. We'll just follow that movement, pull the tailbone down, arch into the low back. So we're going to do that same thing. We'll begin to come back, engage the low abs, pull the tailbone up off the ground, press into the heels, lift the hips off of the ground, squeeze the glutes together, and round through the spine again. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Allow the tailbone to come down last. And pull the tailbone towards the bottom of the mat. Arch through the back. And we'll do a few more rounds here. Lift the hips into the air, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, round through the spine. Come back down one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Squeeze the abdomen. And then pull the tailbone down, arch through the low back. And again, squeeze the low abs, lift the tailbone off of the ground. Drive through the heels, lift the hips into the air, squeeze the glutes, and we're going to hold this for a moment. If you would like, you can take a bind of the hands underneath the body. You can shimmy the shoulders underneath as well. Allow the arms to come out long. Squeeze through the glutes. Maybe you can start to feel that burn a bit. You can release the hands. Keep squeezing and allow the back to round. Come down one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze the abdomen. See how slowly you can come down. Tailbone comes down last. Allow the feet to come out as wide as the mat. Knees to come together. Rest here for a moment. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Give yourself a little low back massage. Bring the hands, the inside of the knees, reach for the outside of the feet. Come into happy baby. You can straighten the legs here if that feels good. You can play with the position of the feet. You can pull them in towards the face. wherever your body is feeling like it needs to go this morning, or wherever you are in your day when you watch this. Maybe your body is just asking for stillness, some quiet. Remember to breathe long, slow, deep breaths in, long, slow, deep breaths out. You can bring the soles of the feet together. Pull the shoulders down towards the mat to find a bit of a reclined cobbler's pose. You pull the feet in towards the groin. And then you can release the bind of the hands. Allow the feet to come down to the mat. Walk the legs out long. Let the feet be as wide as the mat. Press the back of the head into the mat to find space for your shoulders to tucked underneath of you. You can roll them back and down the spine. Allow the hands to come out wide away from the body. Palms face up. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Keep sipping in air at the top. Fill the lungs as much as you can. And then slowly exhale, restrict the pathway however you would like to allow the air to come out slowly. Maybe blow it out through the straw. And take any last tension in the body. Maybe your eyebrows are pulling together, or your jaw is clenching. Your hands or your fingers are clenching. You're holding your hips, your knees together. Allow any and all of the tension in your body to melt away. And let yourself rest here in Savasana for a few moments. You showed up today. You moved your body. And now you can rest. Begin to come back to your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Allow some movement to come into your wrists and ankles, your arms and legs. Gentle movement. You can bring the legs out long together, the arms out long overhead, and stretch the fingertips away from the toes for a long body stretch. If you feel a yawn here, take that yawn. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock back and forth. Eventually rocking all the way over to one side. You can keep the eyes closed. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow, deep breath out. And as you're ready, you can use the strength of your arms to push yourself back up to a seat. Keep the gaze soft or the eyes closed. Take a long inhale to find a tall spine. And we'll do a few breaths here with a hum on the exhale. So we can inhale together and hum it out. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. Inhale. Last time, inhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice today and into your body. Your body thanks you. You showed up. Remember, you can take this feeling, your breath into your day and use it whenever you need a bit of silence, a bit of stillness, a a bit of peace, a bit of love. I thank you